All right, guys. We ain't been back very long.
8 hours.
8 hours. Old Mississippi Queen got a fiberglass door on it. I'm weighing this one to see.
Well,
what is your guess? These things are heavy. They're full power. Got glass in them. Power door locks, power windows.
85.
85?
Oh my god.
93 pounds a door. That's insane.
200 pounds in doors.
Yeah, it's 186 pounds. These doors, I guess we can grab one from upstairs and see what it weighs real quick.
Taking the seats out of it.
Yeah, we're going to pull them rigs out too.
I'm going to drive it.
Yeah, that's
200.
160 pounds.
Yeah.
All right, let me grab the fiberglass door real quick and we'll see what the difference is. Say it again.
I don't even think the scale's going to register for
Yeah, they're very light. You can pull the scale out if you need to. We'll see. Well, that's heavier than I thought it was. 13 pounds. They don't feel like 13 pounds. So 13 pounds plus maybe 2 or 3 for Lexan. Yeah, and a latch. So we'll just say, we'll say 20 pounds a piece.
Yeah,
so
you're taking
75, 150 pounds just indoors, which will put us just under 4,000 with me in it. So that's pretty good. And we still got seats. What else do we got on there? Oh, all the glass. I mean, we could put Lexan in the whole thing. I got a windshield right here, and I got Arctic armor upstairs. We could do all of them. The only reason I'm gonna do the windshield is because this weekend, one of the times we were emptying the bottle, I purged it and it cracked the windshield. So now I have a big split in the windshield. So I already have that Arctic armor. It's for that, but I can just order another one. Same thing. The doors are for that. I was gonna order another set for this anyway. So, and I may end up, guys. If we're gonna full on race truck this thing, I may just get 2 front ends that are cat eye, and then we can have a fiberglass nose on this thing, and we can make this thing really, really light. We'll see. All right, guys. Doors out, seats out. Those are extremely heavy. I haven't weighed those yet, but they're damn near just as heavy as those doors were. So I'd say at least another 100 there. So 150 off the doors, 140, 100 there, almost 300 pounds out of this thing already. I'm also going to just go ahead and remove the carpet out of this thing because it's absolutely disgusting. And there's a bunch of stuff in there. So we'll just roll it all up together because I don't need none of it and throw it in the dumpster. Hey, there we go. Now we got a race truck. That should save some weight. I'm pretty confident between the seats and the carpet that was a solid 200-ish pounds. So we'll weigh those. We'll weigh this whole thing. Unfortunately, the scales that were here are not currently working, so I can't scale the whole truck. But I'm going to clean everything out, and then they had gotten some water in them, so we're letting it dry out, see if they'll come back to life. But yeah, ended up finding a Rockford Fosgate amplifier or speaker thing that was in here. It still had the original jack and all the hardware and all that stuff in here. There's a bunch of stuff in here, so should be a little bit lighter now. All right, guys, we got Mississippi Queen up on the lift. We're gonna pull the converter out. I'm hoping that I can get the transmission out without separating the transfer case, so we don't have to deal with that whole debacle again. So we're gonna try. But talking to my boy over at Circle D's, Pete, and he said, "Hey, bud, send me that converter back. We'll make it better for you." So we're going to loosen the converter up a little bit. I don't know what other tricks he's going to do in there, but it definitely needs to be a little bit looser. The other thing that we're going to do, I don't know if we'll have enough time to do it before Garrett's race, is change the gears front and rear to a 456. So that'll help us a ton getting it to leave, shift drop, and out the back of mile an hour and all that stuff. So right now it's got a 410 in it. We definitely need to step up to a 456. I'm going to acquire all the parts, and if we have time, we'll get it done. I do have a spare front diff sitting here on the ground, so we'll put the 456 in that one, pull this one out, put a 456 in that one also, and then swap our 9-inch gear over to a 456. But right now I'm going to work on getting the transmission out. You guys saw we took the doors off. I stripped the whole interior out of this thing. So we need to put, I have a Kirky left over from Moonshine. We're going to try and put a Kirky in it, and maybe a harness bar, and maybe a couple down bars, time allotting. And I may end up skinning the bed or just taking this bed and using the skins that I already have. I think that's what I'm going to do. We'll obviously have to rewrap those. However, if we do start doing that, we can just take this bed off, start getting those bed sides mounted. If we don't finish, I can always bolt this bed back on. So that's my plan right now. But let's get the yank in this transmission out so we can get it sent out to Pete and he can get that thing turned around for us. Alright guys, Bobby's getting the last 2 bell housing bolts. And then hopefully we'll be able to get this rig out in one piece. It looks like we should be able to clear, but fingers crossed. Alright guys, got our converter out. Transmission was out in one piece. Thank God we don't have to separate that transfer case again because that was a nightmare. But got to pop that off, change our rear main because you can see it's been leaking, which it leaked before, and Dum Dum over here forgot to change it when everything was out. So we got everything put back in, and I was like, oh, I forgot to do that, which it's brand new, but clearly something ain't sealed up right. So we'll get that swapped out, go box this converter up, shoot it over Circle D, and get that thing loosened up, as well as our next thing, which is getting that bed off. All right, guys, got our converter back from Circle D. So sent it over to them, had them loosen it up a little bit because obviously it was a little bit too tight. So I'm gonna get this stabbed back in, old Mississippi Queen here. We got to change the rear main seal real quick, and then we'll put that in the trans, get that thing back up in the truck. Alright guys, well, I thought I was time-lapsing putting the trans in, but apparently I never pressed record. So trans is in, it's all bolted up. I just gotta get the converter bolted up, get the cross member on, attach everything to the trans, get the drive shafts in, and then we can top this thing off with fluid. And then we should be good to go. We gotta get these doors done. I don't know if we're gonna have enough time to get them done before Garrett's race. I was trying to have it done, but just hasn't worked out. So try and get them done. If not, I still got the other doors, we can throw them on. But yeah, that was my goal. Didn't happen. So we'll see if we can make it happen. We still got 4 or 5 days. Should be able to make it happen, but you know how things go. So we'll see what's up. All right, guys, we got everything put back together. We'll fire it up. Make sure we ain't got no leaks. Alright guys, unfortunately I don't think we're going to be able to finish our fiberglass door stuff in time for a Garrett's race, but we're going to throw in a little harness bar, so the seat will be in there, and then we'll have our main hoop, maybe a couple down bars, just so I have something I can strap the harness to and be somewhat safe. And then after the race we'll probably finish out, do a little 10-point cage in this thing, that way it's safe, and then we'll get the fiberglass doors on. I got a Lexan windshield for this thing, I got Lexan for the rear, and then we'll skin the bed, try to get some weight out of this thing. But we got a race in 2 days, so we're gonna get this stuff knocked out. Maybe, hopefully get a test hit in or two, otherwise we're gonna be in trouble, but it'll be what it'll be. We're still gonna go out there and go have some fun, but we're gonna end this video off here. I appreciate you guys watching. The next time you'll see me, we'll be over at Garrett's all-wheel drive shootout and see if we can go a couple rounds. Because they got a bunch of fast trucks coming out there, and they definitely got that Dale truck rolling. That thing is looking really, really good. So we're probably going to have to investigate a little bit more horsepower in this old truck, because we are not going to be able to keep up with them on what we got. Good morning, everybody. We're out here at Bradenton Motorsports Park, and we're going to be doing Cleetus all-wheel drive shootout. So we got old Mississippi Queen out here. You guys saw in the video, we did a looser converter and a couple other things. We added a harness bar. I wanted to do some more weight reduction stuff, but we just didn't have time to kind of, me and TJ get together and make everything happen. So doors are back on. The interior is out of it, so we do have a Kirky. So we did save maybe 100, 150 pounds out of the truck so far, but there's still a lot more weight we can get out of this thing. But we did put a little bit bigger nitrous jet in it. I made one little test rip on the street last night, didn't go very good. But I think if I just stretch the progressive out, we should be fine. The road was super dirty, and it should hook a lot better out here. So we're gonna get it ready. I'm gonna look over the log from last night, probably stretch out the nitrous progressive, and then we'll see who we got for first round and go from there. All right, guys, first round, looks like we got a green R8, Audi R8. So from what I understand, it's a pretty fast car, but we're kind of down on the ladder, so I'm gonna wait. Hopefully we can get up after some people have laid some rubber down, and we'll hit this thing a little bit harder early, see if we can't get out on this thing, because we don't have top end like a lot of these turbo cars do. So we got to get out on them early and stay out on them long enough to cross 8th in front of them. So wish us luck, see what happens. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Today's gonna be awesome. These all-wheel drive shootouts. This is the second one I've been to, and the first one absolutely bit me, hence why we now have an all-wheel drive truck. So here we go.
Oh, Dr.TuneEmAll with Mississippi Queen out here, boy. Ooh, I just got hit in the face with some zoomy race gas. Oh, going up against the R8. Is that Sissio? TuneEmAll versus Sissio R8. All right, with the trunk open, whatever you call that thing. Oh, Mississippi Queen gets on that two-step with them zoomies sticking out. That R8 ain't gonna know what to do. Ooh, this is, oh man, I don't know. Come on, TuneEmAll. Wait. He didn't jump, did he? Shoo! I knew when that.
Well, I asked him, do you want to be first or second? He goes, I want to be first. So I said, all right. I thought he was foot braking it. He didn't do nothing. He did nothing.
Shoo! That's unfortunate.
All right, guys, we got a first round W. Think fucking ran like a champ. All right, guys, we got us a first round W. Got to get the hood off because I lost steering, so I got to see if our belt's still on or pump died or what. But yeah, it left really good. So we never really made any hits. I made a 40-foot rip last night, and then I thought, all right, we'll just simmer it just a little bit. It left good. I still don't think we have anything for the rest of these boys out here, but hey, first round win. It's good for me. All right, guys, well, it did not stay in four-wheel drive, unfortunately, on that one. I clicked it into four-wheel drive, and it did not stay there. So we just knocked the tire off completely. But I didn't honestly come out here and expect to win. I just wanted to go a round or two, and we did that. We went around. We got some data on the thing. The first hit, it went right down, and then it did good. I don't know how fast it went, but definitely going to have to pep this thing up a little bit. But, what? Sorry, they were all making fun of me thinking I didn't put it in four-wheel drive. But I did put it in four-wheel drive. It just either popped out or didn't engage all the way. It is what it is. But I did say right before that pass that I need to readjust the cable because it's sitting forward, so I can't fully reach it. And I pushed it like 3 times right there just to make sure it was in. Clearly, it either wasn't in all the way or popped out, one of the two. But that's going to end it for this video. We're really hot. We need some food. So I appreciate you guys watching. As always, stay tuned. We'll see you in the next episode.